Okay, I'm going to admit it. Whatever other plans we had today, watching this poor child drag himself around, feeling bored, even though they happen to go ahead and be viewing the air conditioner too. All right, kid, I don't blame you. I probably would start getting a little bit bored with that too. And also, it's kind of looking like that might blow up soon. So let me take care of that. But I don't know. I'm just worried about this kid because like I realize there's nowhere to sit, and for some reason he doesn't find my amazing robots with their chrome covering to be interesting. I wonder if there's a way that we can like add an entertainment boost. Can we just have the robot play like a little song as he's walking by? Also, what is going on with the security guard? Forgery expert Redaroo, are you feeling good? Hey, forgery expert Redaroo! You actually are so ready to go ahead and learn a new skill. So it's the first time we're going to have a camera level 3 expert. That sounds absolutely amazing and has nothing to do with taking care of that kid that I was just trying to focus on. But you know, sometimes these things happen. Oasis Ichthyologist Vulcan, we were working on you being an amazing fish restoration worker, weren't we? Well, if we were, that's what we're doing with you now. Oh no. Oh, hello everyone, and welcome back to our adventures here in 2 Point Museum, where we are collecting up crates full of curiosity and crates full of our prickly pears, thanks to Cave Botanist Cave Carrot, that we are going to be grinding up, mulching down, and turn it all around into robots! That's right, robots! Because that is what we are currently working on right now as we prepare ourselves to take over the Haywire Bungle robot mainframe. I'm hoping we'll be able to accomplish that fairly soon. And let's see, let's come over and let's actually go back to the Bungle Burrows with our wonderful Cave Carrot Botanist Carrot, who is going to take those gardening gloves and go on a speedy trip to collect more of the pieces of pears that we need to grind up. And then let's go ahead and get our mulcher out, even though I'm pretty sure the Mulchamatic was about to blow up last time I saw it. And oh, we can't put it outside yet because we don't have the expert trained in level 3 firefighting yet. We were working on that too. Gosh darn it. Every time I write down these notes, the thing is, I get some other really exciting ideas, and then we end up kind of skimming past the thing we were supposed to be working on. But if I recall correctly, Firefighter Vercampia is actually the person that we are training up to become a level 3 firefighter. They are feeling fine, they are being paid very well, I think everything's going good there, and we're gonna go ahead and have them head back out to collect up more metal piles, because I'm pretty sure that we're gonna need just an absolute ton of this metal. So we're gonna send you back out, Firefighter Vercampia. I am kind of amused that by the time you got back and got off the helicopter, Cave Carrot Botanist Carrot had already gotten back with a whole new cactus for us to grind up, which is really a wonderful thing, I'm glad to see that Cave Carrot Botanist Carrot seems to be picking some of the prickly pear cactus that are kind of sad. Also, did somebody just throw up, or is that a mono beast? Oh dear. All right. I don't know why somebody just had some issues there, but maybe we can get one of our janitors, especially the robot janitors, on that. And Cave Carrot Botanist Carrot, let me give you your garden gloves. Thank you very much. All right. So I was feeling really bad for that kid. I want to be able to make things a little more interesting for them. And lucky for them, it seems as though they have actually gone ahead and helped to unlock the Air Commissioner level 3. We're going to go and get that ready to be created so that hopefully it will help us keep more of the different locations throughout our facilities a bit cooler. Because it turns out that being in the desert, it means that everything's really, really hot all the time. That has to be so extremely uncomfortable. And speaking of things that can get a little uncomfortable, oh my word. No, not again! I have accidentally removed the entire Oh no! That could get uncomfortable. I was trying to just sell one of them. All right, look, this is already completely collapsed into chaos, but the good news is we're getting a lot of the metal that we need for other projects from Firefighter for Campia going back out again and again to collect more of the pieces we need. It turns out that they can collect a lot. Ooh, okay, look, a pristine prickly pear will probably go ahead and keep. I can't believe we did it again. I didn't mean to. It just sort of happened. I don't have any other excuse. It just sort of happened. All right. Well, at least we're getting there on being able to train a level 3 firefighter, even if we're not getting there at being able to like take good care of my water dragons. At least they're inside of what I can only assume are like the staff room tanks at the moment. And we'll be working with them in just a second. I am going to go ahead and who is sick? Who is throwing up? I need to take care of that too. Oh my word. I love this. It's absolute chaos immediately. And now I have a bunch of sickly pears and water dragons in my pockets. Well, I'm trying to go ahead and figure out where I just put my mulcher. Just amazing. And I need to get more whirly cogs if we're gonna have more dragons. That is to say, water dragons. This is... all right, look. We need to mulch 10 plants if we're going to be able to get the Mulchomatic level 3, which will be a wonderful addition. Aha! The workshop project has just completed the air conditioner level 3. We're definitely going to be bringing that on out. Why don't we go ahead and why don't we put it down for now, maybe in the spa, just for a minute? Because I think people are really going to enjoy that, and I want to have an anti-rust perk on it. And then once we finish getting some of them, yay, mulch! Ooh, hey! And because we have a air conditioner level 3, we just completed the shiny objective on that. You gotta love it. And that reminds me, need to make sure that we're going ahead and we're doing temperate climate for the air conditioner. And not just making it even hotter in the spa. Yes, you could conceivably be able to just like sweat it off, but that's not really what we're going for here. And then we're going to take the second of the just epic quality sickly pears, and we're going to mulch those up so that we can create a whole bunch of wonderful additions to what's possibly going to be a bunch of robots. We need a little bit of that mulch for the robot brains, I suppose. Everybody needs more leaves. Aha! Wonderful! And there's the last of the sub-quality sickly pears that we need. I'm so glad we finally have lots of money that we can start putting some of these things together a little bit better. What do we need for more? Okay, so the robo security guards, we can start welcoming into the family in greater abundance. And then do we have the mod? The robo mod stop 2 is what we have currently created. I want to try to modify our robots a little bit more before we send them into the mainframe. So I feel like we're at least headed in that direction. Tinker Tyrant, you are really, really good at workshop, but you could be even better if you go and just spend a little bit of time collecting the whirly cogs down there with Firefighter for Campia, and I'm sure between the two of you, you'll come back with lots of whirly cogs for our robots and some new skills. They are about to be some of the best experts in our entire facility after all. And then I want to see what we could possibly find to make sure that our robots are basically the best they can be. And we actually have another thing in the robot labs we haven't even discovered yet. So I think let's send Chemist Dragon King down because they are also gaining a lot of experience whilst popping in here. And then let's have Secret Security Mau, who has managed to go ahead and save so many things in the past, go to. Wow, we haven't even done a proper 100% survey of this area. I think we'll just have them do a safe survey of the robot labs for the moment. Okay. And now that that's done, and we are working on getting all of the mulching done that we need, that makes me happy too. I can't believe we have to put I can believe that we have to put the water dragon aquarium back again. Maybe that'll give us a chance to kind of decorate it a little bit, make it a little nicer, and now we'll be able to make the Mulchmatic 3, which is also really helpful. And hopefully we can start collecting up a bunch of perks for our robots. I do adore this though, because every time I try to aim, all right, we're gonna aim at this, we're gonna make this part happen this time, it all just goes absolutely cattywampus, and we have to just pull ourselves back together over and over again. Let's see, workshop level 3, now ready for the very first time to make the Mulchmatic 3 once we get some more whirly cogs. Gosh darn it. Of course it would be like that. Oh, all right, so if we are going to okay, I do know I want to put some ghost dusting demos down. I'll show you guys where soon. The troll grab game might be good over at the spa as kind of like a Zen garden thing, but I feel like, okay, currently on. Do we have a encounter? Okay, we don't have the frog language display. Not entirely sure where we would put that at the moment. It's a space object, I believe, for the frogborn race, but or species, I should say. But I feel like that could go in our greenhouse quite well, next to a bunch of the lily pads. And we don't have one of those made yet. We don't have a ghost dusting demo just yet, and I do indeed have some ideas of where I would like to put one. And let's see how we're doing on our whirly cog haul. Some of these days you just have to show up and you have to work on some of the basics, like gathering up your whirly cogs for your robots to expand your robot empire. Oh my goodness. All right. This is kind of useful to know, like, hey, we really do just need to have Firefighter Vercampia be able to be ready to go for some of these adventures. And Tinker Deckpain, why don't we send you too? And between the two of you, yeah, we've already like gone on several expeditions to the surplus supplies, but between the two of you, now you could do some speedy ones. Let's see what happens if we do detailed though. I want to see if we bring back more of the whirly cogs. Yeah, okay, so do I have I believe we should have our mulch 3 that we could make now. Yes! I don't even know why we need it. Maybe we don't at the moment because it will probably explode on us, but I'm glad to see that. And the Robo Mod Stop, I think we do happen to have some of those still. Do we have Chemist Dragon King, Secret Security Mao? Welcome back from the Robo Labs. You have found one of the cheap charge perks. I see. So I think we can do some speedy expeditions once we finish exploring it a little bit more. All right, and it would be really nice to start saving up for another helicopter. Because at this point, I feel like we need someone on perk duty to collect perks from the labs, while we also have, let's see, and then we'll have you two go. Do either of you have, neither Chemist Dragon King nor Secret Security Mao happen to have the ability to be super speedy about this trip? And, whoops, no, I needed to do more research here. So maybe I should send someone who can be quick. Do I have anyone in the security crew who can fly a helicopter? Huh. A limbic runner. Charcoal Fox, I feel like that might be a good thing for you. Does anybody like going on, like, Globetrotter from Secret Security Sorter? Okay. Maybe we'll check that out really quickly, actually. Can you train? You see, it's just, so much happens that at times you can kind of mix and match and sort of forget if you can train who and what. Oh, it reminds me of Aha, we can! Secret Sorter. Michelle, if you will please come here, we will go ahead and we will train you in how to use the minecart that actually transports us very, very quickly down to the mines. And I feel like those days where I've taken care of a bunch of kids at once, and you know them, you love all of them, you've got like 12 of them you're watching after, helping people out, and you start being like, you, and you know their name is, I don't know, Amberlynn. But you can't remember at the moment because everything's just happening and you're tired. It feels a little like that today, but that's all right. That's all right. Good. And while we train, you know what? While we get that training done, we should keep searching for more of the robot perks because the counterintelligence labs also have a perk that we haven't discovered yet. I forgot about the supportive soil perk in the medical labs. Oh my gosh. This is what I mean. This is why it's so worth it to go ahead and just dive in and see what we discover. Olympic runner charcoal fox. We really need somebody. Chemist Dragon King, we're gonna pop you back down there. Mao, you as well. You two can't go ahead and bring me back some of the things I need, but you can take a survey scanner. There. All right, and then let's pop over here and get another survey scanner made. There we go. Excellent, excellent. I'm pretty happy with that. Knowing that at least we're trying to upgrade our robots. We have a robot charge. We have the robot charger. And is this the mod stop? And this is the mod stop. And we need to upgrade and add perks to our robot security. I would really like to do something more with our robo security other than just making the charges cheaper. I want to give them a better skill than just like, hey boss, I don't need to sip as much electricity off of the electricity bill. Is that helpful, boss? Like, I want to be able to give them a little bit more than that in life. Firefighter Erica, welcome back. Excellent, survey scanner's been created. So let's get another one made. See what I mean? It's just, once we can start getting a little bit of a routine in, to be honest, that is kind of where you start feeling like maybe you're kind of getting this. Maybe you're starting to put all the P's and Q's together. Though, you know what? I've never quite understood what that means because what words put P and Q together somehow? I may go too deep thinking about that. It may be a sign of cognitive overwhelm. But really, what words put P's and Q's together? I have to kind of give that a little bit of a pause. And let's get how many robo security guards do we have right now? On the one hand, I want to get more of them, but on the other hand, we have chicken wire, trip wire, and beep boop. That's not that many security guards for the things that we could really be working on with. So and I want to get more guards before we get more janitors because the robo janitors just absolutely go haywire and terrify everybody until we're able to make progress on having the security robots keep them in hand. Also, Chemist Dragon King and Secret Security Mao, good job on finishing up some of the exploring that we needed to do. The battery saver! Aw, reduces rate of robo energy decay. So that was the other perk that was like waiting. You know, that's not a bad perk to go ahead and give to one of our security robots. I'm sure Tripwire would like that. Now, let's see though. So that means we finally know the Robo Labs have battery saver and cheap charge perk. The modification labs have cheap charge, something that we haven't discovered yet, and a chrome cover, which makes them a little shinier for some of the guests to enjoy. And I would like to go ahead and it looks like only serious scientist, cave biologist, chemist Dragon King. Chemist Dragon King, I think you and Little Toaster together with an expedition journal to maybe keep you safe. I'm gonna send you with a survey scanner actually, and you guys are gonna take a very long time. Well, okay, we're gonna send you with a survey scanner to take a safe expedition to go down to the Robo Modification Labs. I really feel like the more qualitative bits I add to that, the more I start feeling like I'm sweating bullets. Like, uh-oh, I don't know. Are they gonna make it, boss? That's a lot of things that I'm asking them to do at once. Oh, we might need another bathroom over here too. We can manage that. And we can move it later. I forgot I accidentally removed our sea dragon. Our little sea dragon, or water dragon home. Maybe it just gives us a chance to make it bigger. In fact, maybe we could go ahead and we could put a whole different peaceful looking critter over here, because this is not a super huge zone that we could put the water dragon tank in. Maybe we just need somebody else to be a new fish in these seas. Because look, we have all this space and we have all this space. Don't even know what we needed to do to get that space, but we had it. See, so maybe it just means we had a big new space to go ahead and put in a beautiful new sea dragon area. And now we have another robo security guard. Probably a good idea to check on where the other two happen to belong. Yay! Our poor janitors are just on whirling around whirly cogs. Why is that kind of cute? Are you tired yet, Firefighter for Campia? Doing pretty good? Like, yeah, they're fine. Feeling robust, feeling good. Doesn't seem like they're having too much trouble just going down into the mines over and over again for us. Oh, all right. Well, let's see. Let's get you two. Maybe it is worth it to send them just back to school over and over again so that you can have them learn that way instead of having to continually go and just send them back into the mines. It does seem a little bit unkind. And it does look like we need a new employee to come and help us out here in the gift shop. And we were gonna give a new bathroom to this zone. Oh my word. Yeah, it's just so much going on. We do have the very nice bathroom template though. So maybe I can at least offer that until I have to go ahead and move it to who knows where. Maybe another copy of the Reef Relief. I don't think that's going to be big enough. We're kind of getting really popular. Oh, but I don't think this one's going to be big enough. Oh my. Actually, do we have a larger... Oh wow, we're really... You know, I'm looking around. I'm going to be honest, there aren't that many bathrooms to be found. This is maybe the best one, and it's making me really reconsider the comforts of our guests when they come and visit our facility. We could do better for them. We could probably do a lot better. Especially, yeah, well, maybe we'll try something fresh, because everyone wants to have like a nice, clean, fresh bathroom. I hope. All right, Whirly Cogs obtained, new security robot obtained, and Chemist Dragon King and Little Toaster have gone down and made the modification labs absolutely pristinely explored, hopefully bringing back, just the normal cheap charge. Well, I mean, and we've got a concerning pile of security robots constructed and ready to go. A little worried when we find ourselves kind of building our own security robot. Army is a strong word. Club? That's also kind of scary. Crew, volunteer force sounds less scary than our force of security robots, but still possibly carries with it some concerning implications. Also, now that we have done all of that exploring, Eureka, Lillian, let's send you on down with Little Toaster. Well, Little Toaster is apparently recharging. We'll send you with Watering Can, which is one of our robot janitors, of course. And you could actually use another survey scanner to carry on another detailed expedition just to finish off what we need to discover. Will that finish it off? Almost. I think Oh my gosh, we'll be so close to finishing off the exploration of our laboratories. And I guess if you can't finish that, then let's go ahead. Cave biologist Tickle Tipson, you're getting so good at your analysis speed. If you don't mind going down, there we go. That'll be a very long survey of the area, but I think it's going to help us out in learning how to really take good care of our robots, modifying all of their little bits and bobs and everything else. And the RoboCharge Master. Did I already create that but didn't put it down? I did. Well, I guess we know it's gonna be over here. All right, good news is we ground up a bunch of cactus, and we also went ahead and we did do a little bit more exploring. We've discovered that I definitely don't offer our guests enough bathrooms, which violates the rule that I know we trained on all those years ago of always remember that it's very, very, very important to take good care of our guest bladders. And yet here we are. I know. It is a lesson I will take to heart once more. And of course now I'm stuck taking to heart the question of like, but really, where should, like, how many toilets should I try to put into one corner? Oh my word. All right, my friends, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get this figured out. We're gonna make a decent, nice, clean, new established bathroom zone for our guest. We're going to discover what else is lurking for us down inside of the Bungle Burrows science mines. And we're gonna laugh because I kind of am thinking all the things we said all those years ago, where there's so much to do in the zoo. It turns out there's so much to do no matter where you go, as long as you're going there with a sense of exploration and curiosity. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.